Welcome, everybody, to another half-ass beer review. My name is Josh. Let's check out a new beer. You know, I wasn't a coffee drinker my whole life. In fact, I don't think I really started until I was like 18 or 19 years old. Got a job working at Tim Hortons. Started drinking coffee. And even then, it was like 3 cream and 3 sugar. It needed it to be sweeter and creamier before I could even tolerate it. But then one day, out of the blue, I was like, I'm going to try black coffee. And I drank a whole cup. The next time I drank a cup of coffee is black. And since then, the only time I'll put cream in my coffee is if it's like a flavored cream or a new flavor that I want to try or that's somewhere that looks good. It's never French vanilla. I've already had French vanilla. I don't need any more of that. But they're doing cereal kinds and stuff like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles, and stuff like that. It's always worth a try because I love that cereal. Maybe I'll love it in my coffee. And it's usually good, but I prefer my black coffee. And then even a few years ago, cold brew came out. And that was a game changer to coffee too. I love cold brew coffee. It's amazing, especially when it's like hot out, you need a little pick me up and you want that coffee flavor. Cold brew is the place to do it. Now I'm hoping that with tonight's beer, it'll have the same effect. Right? I have with me a can of cold brew Detroit, a coffee stout from Brew Detroit, Detroit, Michigan. Comes in at 6% ABV. Has an untapped rating of 3.94 with almost 1,200 check-ins. Now, Brew Detroit is a brewery that is fairly new, at least in my neck of the woods as far as distribution. Also, amongst the Facebook and social media groups that I've been seeing beers pop up in, this is another one that people have been trying and say they make pretty good beer. So I saw this, and I love cold brew. I love stouts. I love coffee stouts. So I figured, let's give it a try. Let's try out this brewery. This is where I'm dipping my toes in the water with this brewery. The can art on this beer, it's pretty simple. Nothing extraordinary. But the color concept, right? There's these leaves on it. They're brown leaves, but the outline of the leaves, it's almost like a shadow of the leaf, is like a North Carolina blue, baby blue, something similar in there. I think those colors work really well together. It's almost like the leaves are out of focus, and that's cool. Cold Brew Detroit on the front, coffee stout, Brew Detroit. Notes of chocolate, caramel, and toffee complement locally roasted, cold steeped coffee. That's all I need to know, right? Let's open it. Let's pour it. Look at it, smell it, taste it, see what we can get out of it. That's a nice dark looking beer. Very dark. Very dark. Black dark. It's got a nice brown creamy head on it. I was getting the coffee before I even got close to it. Oh man, this is awesome. It smells just like cold brew coffee. Nice roastiness to it. That's all that's all I can tell you is if you smell cold brew coffee, it's got a little bit different of a smell to it than regular coffee. Both smell great. Getting a little bit of that toffee in there too. Can't say much for the caramel, but definitely cold brew and toffee on this nose. There's only one thing left to do. Let's try this beer. As always, on Half-Ass Beer Review, we do little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Beautiful cold brew coffee flavor. You get that toffee in there. Just a small amount of caramel. I didn't really get it in the small drink. I got it in the big drink. To be completely honest with you, I'm really digging the big drink of this beer. Small drink's good too, but preferably big mouthful of beer. The coffee really resonates in your mouth. It's just a beautiful flavor. Great coffee flavor. Let me take one more drink and then I will get you a rating. Very good. Great. I'm a sucker for coffee. And if you do it right, if there's big coffee flavor in it, you're not going to let me down, and I'm going to do you a solid. Cold Brew Detroit. This is an awesome coffee stout. Makes me want to try more of their beers now. I wasn't really sure what I was going to get out of their beer. It's a very easy thing nowadays to do something called Brew Detroit and just have it be like mediocre beer and just get away with it because people that come to Detroit are like, oh, I'm going to buy Detroit beer. And it could be a gimmicky thing, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is not gimmicky whatsoever. All those thoughts are dissipated from my brain now. This is solid. This is going to get even 5. This is a great coffee stout. That coffee flavor, it's been how long since my last drink, and that coffee flavor is still resonating in my mouth and on my tongue. I love it. I want more of it. I want a lot more of it. This could be my new go-to coffee stout that I drink. I just love it that much. I picked this up at Eastman Party Store in Midland. Head over there. I saw more of it today. I picked this up at a previous visit, but I saw it there today still. So if you're in the area, go there and get it. If you're somewhere else, I highly recommend you find it and get it. 5. Get to 5. But that's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass Beer Review. If you liked it, please go right down there, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and click the bell. It keeps you up to date and notifies you every time I post a new one of these reviews. But until next time, please keep your fridges full and have a great night.